Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I have another fun, quick, easy, and inexpensive craft that we can do with one of these boxes. And this time we're going to use the little baby box. Stay tuned. Y'all, I love it when I read my comments and I read how projects that I'm doing really mean something to you. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. I really do appreciate it. And y'all, I mean it when I say I read my comments, and those of you who leave comments letting me know that you're on a very tight budget and you appreciate how I craft without relying on machines makes it possible for you to be able to make beautifully inexpensive gifts to give to your family and friends. That was one of the goals of my channel, was to make sure that I am not a machine reliant channel, that I am truly handcrafting the items that we're making on this channel. So when I say no dies needed, y'all, I mean it. I mean no dies needed today, and you won't need dies tomorrow. And for those of you who know a little bit about my backstory, you know that one of the reasons why I started paper crafting is because I wanted to be able to give beautiful gifts, but I didn't have much money. So I figured out a way that I could turn paper into something really, really beautiful, make it look like $1,000,000, and be proud to give it to someone. That is the purpose of my channel. I want you guys to know that when you watch my videos, you're going to walk away knowing that you can make something beautiful for pennies, make it look like $1,000,000, and be proud to give it or sell it. So we've been working with these inexpensive boxes, and I got mine from the Dollar Tree, and you get 3 in a pack. Today we're going to take the little baby box, and that's what we're going to focus on today. So I know that a lot of you have made investments in these boxes, and whenever possible, I'm going to try to come up with as many ways for you to use these boxes as possible. We're going to take that baby box. I'm going to show you how to cover it. I'm going to show you how to add some acetate to it, and it's big enough to place a nice, beautiful bar of soap, or in my case, I have some inexpensive Dollar Tree tea light candles. Y'all, they have the most beautiful smell to them. So if you're looking for a little something to give someone, this is a great way to go. So I'm going to give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So in a previous video, I showed you how to take the boxes and use all 3 to create this trio set here. Beautiful. Then in a follow-up video, I showed you how we could take the medium box and turn it into a flip-top box. Absolutely fabulous. So I'll have both of these videos linked in the description box below. If you haven't had a chance to go out and watch these videos, please go out and give them a look, because I think you'll be very pleased with the techniques used and how easy it is to follow. And here is today's little cutie. I started to turn it into a flip top, and then I said, no, I'll go ahead and make it a removable top. And that's exactly what we have here. So what we've done is we've taken the plain white box and we put a pretty dress on it. And then we added a little cutout to that pretty dress. You're going to be amazed at how easy it is to do this. So here is what we're going to need to make it. We need the small box, and we're going to be working with the lid of the box. So when finished, this lid is approximately 4 inches tall and approximately 2 3/4 inches wide. So if you're trying to make your own box, you can start with those measurements, but we're not going to do anything with the bottom. We are going to focus on the top. Then I have cut out 2 templates that I'll be using to hand cut the opening in the box. I have my first template that measures 1 1/2 by 3, and then I have a template that measures 1 5/8 by 3 1/8. And when I say a template, y'all, I just mean some scrap paper that I have cut to size so that I'll know that when I lay these down, I'm getting the cut sizes that I want. Then it might be hard to see this, but I'll just flex it a little bit. And I have a piece of acetate, and this acetate measures 2 by 3 1/4. Then I have a very small amount of decorative paper, small amount. I have one piece that measures 2 3/8 by 3 3/4. I have one piece that measures 2 1/2 by 3 7/8. And I have one piece that measures 6 7/8 by 5 5/8. These are the measurement sizes for this particular box. So the size of the box again is approximately 4 inches tall and approximately 2 3/4 of an inch wide. So all of the measurements that I have given you are designed to work with this lid size. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut out the opening, and I'll be using the piece that measures 1 1/2 by 3. So I am just going to place some glue on this because we want to get it stuck to the box top. And then all I'm going to do is take this and place it down and try to get it centered. Now y'all know we're handcrafting, so it's not going to be perfect, but we will try to get it centered. And I'm just going to use my bone folder to get that nice and stuck. Then I'll take my finger blade and I'm just going to cut out this shape. So I'm using the edge of the template that I placed down as my guide. So at some point I'll just be able to go right in once I've made a few cuts and go ahead and cut all the way through. And we're going to do this on all 4 sides. And then if I have any roughness, I'll just go in and go around and remove the rough edges that I might have. There's my opening. Might look rough right now, but we will definitely fix that. So we're going to take our tape. I am going to place tape around the outer edge of the box. Then I'm going to take some glue because it's just easier to work with glue on this part. And I'm going to spread some glue around this part. And we're going to take our paper, and when I place it down, again, I'm going to be placing it down, just trying to center it on all 4 sides. Now, I might not get that perfect, and y'all, that's going to be okay. I stopped going for perfection a long time ago, so I basically just do the best that I can. And as long as I know that I have done my best, then I'm okay with the outcome. So now we have this piece like this. Y'all, let's just go into the corners and cut into the center like this. We're going to go to all 4 corners, and we're basically going to be cutting out what looks like an X. And then I'm just going to reduce this in size. So I'll go in and just trim away a little bit. And you see what I'm doing? I'm just trimming away a little bit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these pieces and fold them over on the inside like that, just to get them out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and glue these down right now. So I'll just add some glue. I'll need my bone folder for this because I am just going to fold over. Get that nice and stuck. We're going to do this on all 4 sides so you can see how it covers up the roughness that we might have had. So let's just push it tight. And some of you don't see the need in doing a lot of the steps that I do, and that's okay. And you'll leave me questions about why did you do that? It's just an added step. You didn't have to do it. Well, for me, I did have to do it because it finishes it the way that I want it to be finished. If you don't want to do the steps that I'm doing, you certainly don't have to do them. But for me, I do. So I share the steps for anyone else who might want to do it as well. And for anyone who doesn't, then that's the beauty of crafting. We can always just make modifications the way that we want. So I went in and I cleaned that up. Now we're just going to take this, and I'm going to take my paper and just fold it and pinch the corners on all four sides so that you can see your points. So hopefully you can see these marks. So I'm going to go to the point. You can see that line. I'm going straight up to the point, and I'm going to cut down on all four sides like this. Then once you have it like this, we're going to take this piece and stand it up. And when you stand it up, the corner of the box is going to hit right here. We're just going to make a notch, angling in this way. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So we angled in, and now your piece is going to look like this. Now where we angled in, the point at which we started angling, just cut in this direction and reduce. And now you have a glue tab for the sides. Like that. And I'm going to keep showing you the steps so you'll see what I'm doing. So now that we're over here, we're going to take this piece and we're just going to stand it up like this. Okay? And then we'll go to the end of the box here and cut out this way. And now we can just angle in here and reduce this piece. And we'll angle and angle. And so y'all, same thing on this side. We just take the box, stand it up on the long side, go to that corner point right there, and just drag straight out. And now we can take this piece, go to that corner point, and angle in, reduce, and we can angle, and we can angle. This is just helping us to fold over on the box. It's also helping us to have nice, clean, pretty corners. So the final one, we're just going to take this, stand it up. So take this on the long side, stand it up. There's that corner. We're just going to cut out this way. We can let it fall now, and we'll angle. And now we can reduce this, angle here and here. And so now we can do our fold over and put it together. So let's go ahead and remove that tape strip. And now we'll take the pieces that have the tabs on them and pull them nice and tight and stick it on that tape. Bring this one up, pull it nice and tight, stick it on that tape. Then we're going to take these tabs, pull them in on that tape, pull them in on that tape, pull them in on the tape, and pull them in on the tape. So you can really see what it is that I'm doing. So now we're just going to take some glue. I'm going to place some glue right at the top. And I'm also going to place just a little bit of glue where I folded over the tab. Now we can pull this nice and tight and fold it over. I'm going to use my bone folder to go in and get that nice and stuck. We'll do the same thing here. Let's go ahead and add some glue there, some glue there, and then some glue towards the top of the box. And then we can take it and fold over, and let's get it stuck. Same thing with these two pieces. Add some glue. Let's fold over, and let's get that nice and stuck. And the same thing here. Add that glue, fold over, and get it nice and stuck. And then I'm just going to go along the top, smooth everything out. So now we already have a covered top to our box, and look at how pretty it is. But I don't like how this is looking, and even when I put in the back liner piece to it, there's still going to be some of that white showing. So I'm going to take this piece and we're going to place it inside so that we can get everything nicely covered. This is one of those steps that I'll get comments on about. You don't have to do that step, and you really don't have to do the step if you don't want to. It's just one of those steps, y'all, that I personally have to do, or it'll drive me crazy on how it looks. So I'm just going to take my glue, place my glue in here like this. Then I'll take this piece, and this is the piece that measures 2 3/8 by 3 3/4, and I'm just going to place it in like that. So I am going to have a mainly finished box all the way around. There will be some white showing, but that won't bother me. So I am just outlining that inside ridge with my bone folder. Because now I can just use my finger blade to go in, follow that ridge all the way around on all 4 sides. And so there, y'all, I've cleaned it up a little bit. So you do have a little bit of white showing, but not a whole lot. If I didn't do what I just did, in the corners where we made the X, the white would still be showing. And I'll show you what I mean, because I didn't do it on this one. And that is what made me decide to do it on this one. You see how the white is showing there? I'm not a fan of that. So I went ahead and laid down a liner strip that I will then cover with the acetate and then the top layer paper. So now I'm going to take my acetate. We can place that acetate in. And to place my acetate down, I am just going to run a very thin bead of glue along the edge. And now I can take this acetate and we're going to place it down so that it covers the opening. And when I am pressing down, I'm pressing so that I'm pressing away from the opening of the window. That way I don't have to worry about getting glue on my acetate and having to go back and clean it. You can clean it off, but if you spread it going in the opposite direction of the window, then you don't have to worry about that. So there is my acetate opening. So now I have my piece that measures 2 1/2 by 3 7/8, and I'm just going to do a test fit on the inside to make sure it's going to fit. It looks like it might be just a little bit too long. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to trim away just a sliver. So test fit your piece to see. Now I can see it'll fit that way and it will fit this way. So what I'll be doing is I'm going to take the template that measures 1 5/8 by 3 1/8. And y'all, I know that this template is larger than the acetate opening, so I'm not interfering with the opening at all. So what I'm going to do is use some of my repositionable tape, we're going to take this tape, place it right there. Then I'm going to just take this and lay it on the inside so that it will cover the window. And y'all, I'm doing this so that the tape that I place down is facing up, because then I'm going to take this piece and we're just going to put it in like that and lay it on that tape. And now I know where I need to cut. So now I'll just take my finger blade, trace around that template, and cut out my second opening. And this is basically just sandwiching the acetate inside my box and also finishing off the complete look of my box. So now I'm going to take my glue, run a bead of glue like this, and I'm putting that glue on all four sides. Again, if these are steps that you don't want to do, you certainly don't have to. These are just the steps that I think are going to work best for how I want my project to look. So I'm going to take this, we're going to place it in, I'll push it in and push it up. And now I have a box that is finished in the way that I like. So I'll show you this one versus this one. This one is way more finished looking than this one. This is one that I would actually keep for myself, but this is one that I certainly would be proud to give to anyone. So now we can take this and put it on the box. I am going to take some of my little Dollar Tree candles and I'm going to put one there and one right here. Can you guys smell these candles? They smell wonderful. It's actually called fresh linen, and there is such a nice clean smell to these. So in order to stop my candles from moving, this is just me being particular again, I am going to take a glue dot, place the glue dot on the bottom of each one, and just place it in the box like that. And I'll be placing 4 in my box. And then we'll take this one, place it in like that. Then we'll add glue to the bottom of this one. The glue dots aren't going to affect being able to use these candles at all, because when I lay it on top of this one, it's going to stick temporarily, but because you do have the wax of the candles, it's really going to act as a resist. So when you go to use the candle, the glue dot will come right off. So then I'll take this one and we're going to put it right there. So now I can place my lid on, and there is another sweet little gift that we're able to give someone. I am just going to take a flower or 2. I haven't decided. I think 1 is enough, and I think I want to go with this one. So I'm going to add just a little bit of hot glue to the back. I'm going to turn it so that the leaves are facing in. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of glue on that outer petal so that it will stay down. And how super cute is this? So easy to take one small gift box from this set and create this. So you can basically take this set and create 3 separate gifts just from one box. And look at how inexpensive this gift is to make. These candles actually came from the Dollar Tree, and I bought them when they were $1. So I used half the pack on this project, so it's 50 cents for the candles. Then the box was 3 for $1.25. So you take that price. Y'all, we really did do some crafting here that's probably taking us to about $1.10 or $1.20 in total cost, if that. But look at how beautiful this is. And this is a great little gift to give to someone as a pick-me-up, or even if you wanted to just acknowledge something special. We don't always have to go out and spend big mega bucks on gifts for people. I have always found that the gifts that I make and give seem to be the most cherished. I can go to someone's house year after year after year, and they still have an item that I made for them a decade ago. So I hope that you have enjoyed yet another fun way that we can take those Dollar Tree boxes and use them in our paper crafting and use them in our gift giving. If you have, y'all, please hit that like button. I'd love to get 1,000 likes on this video. If you like it, hit the like button. And I hope that you are still here at the end of this video, because that means a lot to my performance with YouTube. So if you are not a subscriber to my channel, y'all, I'd love to have you. You are truly welcome here. I do craft with all types of crafters in mind. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.